Hi, everybody. Welcome to Teen Takeout Crafts. This month, we're going to be making our embroidery hoop craft. So in your supply package, you have a variety of different greens, jingle bells, pine cones, ribbon, a variety of things that you can use to create your craft. I'm going to start with this embroidery hoop. These can be purchased at Hobby Lobby in a variety of sizes as well as Walmart. So this project that we're making can be done in a variety of ways and with a variety of sizes, actually, whatever you prefer for the holidays. Also, with your embroidery hoop, know that you don't have to leave it in this plain natural state. You can stain it. Mom and Dad probably have some stain around the house that you can use. And actually, I think they turn out really neat with the little darker wood and the stain. Or you could even paint the hoop, whatever you prefer. For today, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the natural look. But just know that you can do it however you wish at home. So I do have a couple samples up here. So with the parts that we gave you, you can do a variety of things. You can use some of the parts, not use some of the parts, cut them up into different sizes, position them in different areas around the hoop to make whatever type of hanger you would like to make. So anything goes with this. We just provided the supplies. You get to do the decorating as you would like it to look. Whatever you think looks the best, it's art, so there's nothing wrong. In your package, you received a few different discs saying Mary, Believe, Joy, Peace. So go ahead and select which white piece you would like to use. With these, we used a special punch, and so they do line up so they overlap just a little bit. If you do not want to use one of the words that we have provided, you are certainly welcome to just flip that over and you can create your own image. You can do a monogram, you can write your name or a different phrase that you prefer. So anything goes, again, with those phrases. I'm going to use the phrase joy. And so we want to make sure that we have that tag punch lined up so you can see all the way through it. And you're going to take the black cording that came in your packet. I chose to fold my cording in half. And so at one end, you will have a bit of a loop. So go ahead and take that loop and stick it through both the discs. And then pull your string through the loop and tighten it so you have a bit of a hanger type situation. And so you will want to kind of pull that a little tight and get it centered. So that is your first step. After that, our next step is to connect our hanging tag to our embroidery hoop. And again, remember that these come in a variety of sizes. If you want to stain it, paint it, draw with Sharpies on it before you create your craft, that's fantastic. Simple enough. Just make sure your hoop is good and dry before you proceed. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to attempt to tie my disc into the middle of my hoop. So I'm going to split those two strings and kind of run the string through the connector and the hoop. Go back this way and kind of pull it through just like this. So it kind of dangles in there. Okay, and I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to tie a knot so it stays where I would like it to be. So tie a little knot, good and tight, and then you'll see that your image is dangling in the middle. The next step is to make a loop at the top, if you want to, I guess. These can be used for decor for the holidays, decor for your room. You can put them on gifts that you've wrapped. Anything goes, but I would like mine to have a little loop. So I'm going to take the tops of my strings, kind of twist them around, pull it through just like you're tying a little knot. Pull, kind of get that knot towards the end, nice and tight. And there I have a little loop so I can hang my embroidery hoop ornament. The next step is deciding how you would like to decorate your hoop. Do you want to use some ribbon and greenery at the top? Do you want some greenery on the bottom? We have a couple selections of ribbon that you can use that came in your packet. Jingle bell, any of those little embellishments can be placed anywhere, or even completely around the entire hoop. You could go around the whole hoop with one of your greenery selections. Just whatever you think. So I would suggest maybe kind of fiddling with it a little bit before you actually use your hot glue to adhere it. So just kind of fiddle around. We have a couple samples here. For this one, I'm going to choose to put a little greenery at the top and then maybe add a jingle bell in the center so you can kind of get an idea what that will look like. So I have already pre-cut my greenery. We have this boxwood greenery and the pipe cleaners that look kind of like a branch off your Christmas tree. So I've already cut 3 sections of that to place onto my hoop. So what I'm going to do initially is I am going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to put a little glue up top and I am going to piece down one of my selections of boxwood. And so that's going to be my first little gluing adventure that I'm going to do here. To put a little bit of glue onto the hoop, and we'll lay down our first string of boxwood. And I like to just hold it for about a count of 5 to make sure that glue hardens a little bit before I start to manipulate my greenery. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to place a little more glue in the center of my hoop over the top of my boxwood, and I'm going to put some of the Christmas tree looking pipe cleaner on here and hold it down. And then next I will take another piece of that boxwood and I'm going to put that over the top with some glue. And you'll have some of those little strings. If you've worked with hot glue before, you know that it kind of spreads all over, but that will be just fine. We'll get rid of that in just a little bit. Hold that down. And so right now I have some greenery on the top of my hoop. Next, I'm going to take the jingle bell that we have included in your kit, and I am going to put some glue in the middle where I would like to have that. Place that bell on top and hold it down. And maybe count to 5. All right, very good. Next, I'm going to kind of pull away some of those little strings that you get when you work with hot glue. They're kind of a mess sometimes. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now, but I am going to adjust my greenery a little bit, kind of manipulate that around to kind of give it the look that I want. And you can also get even some twigs from your yard and add it to give it a little more piney look, and I think that would be nice. And so I think I have this pretty much the way I like it. So here is the joy. And so you can kind of see how these all look really different depending on where you position your greenery and other embellishments. Just a variety of ways. These supplies were all purchased at Hobby Lobby and Walmart. They don't have a lot of the mini hoops in stock. They do sell them on Amazon in bundles, or you can order them online on Hobby Lobby as well. But again, this project would be really awesome in a larger format if you were wanting to make a little wall hanging or a wall hanging type gift for somebody in your family or a friend for the holidays, or even winter decor if you want something like this in your room. So thank you so much for tuning in with us today. It's always great to craft with you, and we will see you again sometime soon. Have a great day.